It's Morning Becomes Eclectic at KCRW. I'm Nick Harcourt, and a couple of weeks ago, Conor Oberst was in town for a couple of shows with the Mystic Valley Band. We invited them into the Village Studios for a session. We've got a chat with Conor coming up, but first up, the music. It's Conor Oberst and the Mystic Valley Band on Morning Becomes Eclectic.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, I'm just trying to stay a human being, sitting in the sun eating ice cream, texting my friend about a bad dream, just trying to find someone who knows me. Well, I don't got time for your cuckoo clock, and I don't wanna go to your Mason Lodge. There's nothing more sad than a lynching mob full of rational men who believe in God. But nothing makes sense when the wave rolls through. Nothing makes sense when the wave comes through. It could have been me or it could have been you. Whatever's in me is whatever's in you. My neighbor dreams big cause his house is small. Says all he needs now is some capital. It's a pirate world, it's a free-for-all. They steal your bright ideas and they make them dull. Everyone I see I think I know before, from the opera house to the grocery store. My love for them I cannot ignore, like a human voice in a quiet morgue. But I don't wanna wear no dead man suit. I don't wanna wear no dead man suit. And I don't wanna wait till the moon gets blue. I don't wanna wait till the moon turns blue. Well, it's all just a fix, just one little hand you're holding in. Sitting on a plane to a Nikorette, paradise lost, haven't found it yet. Will you talk me down if I get upset? Be a cool washcloth to my fevered head. But I don't wanna dream if it won't come true. I don't wanna dream if it don't come true. If there's something in me, well I know it's in me. If it's somewhere in me, well I bet it's in me. Woo! Hit my teeth. You're holding in, you're holding in, you're holding in, you're holding in. And I don't wanna dream if it won't come true. I don't wanna dream if it don't come true. There's something in me that I know it's in you. There's something in me that I know it's in you. It's gonna happen to me, it's gonna happen to you. Whatever happens to me, it's gonna happen to you. Your loaded line, the veil between the world and the faceless bride. Ain't nothing yet but a bunch of white. Or potential, your loaded line. you're floating in this swimming pool. There's a lot of things I got left to do. Tomorrow, where I'll wait for you. The days keep slipping down into the cracks. It takes a while to realize where you're at. You better treat me good. The human race is in its second childhood. I never learned, but I understood. Oh, dementia, you better treat me good. Sometimes I need a place to go. Classical music plays from a radio. Sit real still, let my shadow grow. Yes, sometimes I need a place to go. My mind keeps slipping back into the past. I hope someday that I can get it back. Try to wave at a blurry face. They can't tell who I am. Slowly, 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 it's slowly ending. I've seen a picture, it's so pretty. I can't wait to get to Central City. I got a long way to go, and I ain't gonna be moving slow. I'm gonna fly right through the breeze like I've got a new pair of wings. I'm not even gonna stop. I don't care if I see a cop. I've got the tension in my knees. I can't wait for Central City. I'm gonna start a whole new life. I've seen a picture, it's so pretty. I can't wait to get to Central City. I got a long way to go. I'm gonna fly right through the breeze like I've got a new pair of wings. I'm not even gonna stop. I don't care if I see a cop. I got this tension in my knees. Whoa, I can't wait. Central City. the street lights shining, heading off to light up. Who knows where? Now I wanna know if you've ever felt the same way too. Throwing up your hands or putting down all the things that you were supposed to do. Well, the future's got some missing teeth. Seems the world at any second could be a memory. At sundown, and I wanna skip all the spaces where the air gets thin, taking all the back streets, avoiding where the ends meet up again. And I wanna know if you've ever felt the same way too. Staring up at plans that you know you weren't ever really planning to do. Well, the ghosts are picking up the scent. Seems the locks on all the doors won't be relevant. At sundown, whoa, 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 with a feeling that I'm getting somewhere, moving to a new moon rising. It could be miles before I start to care. I wanna know if you've ever felt the same way too. Sticking out your hand for anyone or anything that you might hold on to. They're putting money in those big accounts. Seems the price on what it all means could get a check to bounce. At sundown, whoa.
It's KCRW and Morning Becomes Eclectic, and Conor Oberst over at the Village Studios recorded a couple of weeks back with the Mystic Valley Band. First of all, Conor, thanks so much for coming in and talking to us.
Thanks for having me, Nick.
Playing for us. We always appreciate it. It's good to catch up with you. And plenty to talk about, I guess. I know that you've been busy touring, but let's talk about this record as well. It's the first, I guess, official solo album for about a dozen years, right?
Yeah, I decided to do it, under my name, mostly because Mike Mogus wasn't involved with the record, who's my main cohort
Partner
with
in
Bright
Crime,
Eyes.
yeah.
So since Mike wasn't around for it, that's the main difference there.
And you put together a band, obviously, to record this. Where did you actually do it? Because I think the process was a little different this time around as well, right?
Yeah, we recorded in a town in Mexico called Tepoztlan, which is about hour and a half outside of Mexico City. Quaint little town. Rented this property there and just kind of set up all our equipment and lived there for about 6 weeks and recorded the record in in the sunshine. It was nice.
And any particular reason that you went, well, first of all to Mexico and then secondly to that particular place?
Well, I'd been there before playing with Bright Eyes and really liked the whole vibe of the country and met a lot of nice people there. And I knew I didn't want to do the record in a studio, traditional studio, more of a casual kind of live and work environment. And just kind of by chance, I mean, I was looking into different places kind of all over, and through friends found this place in Mexico, and they sent me pictures, and it just kind of fit all the criteria that I was looking for, kind of isolated, beautiful, just, I don't know, the stars aligned, and that was where we ended up.
So you guys basically just moved into the place, moved a bunch of equipment in as well, and lived and worked there for, what, a month and a half, you said, yeah?
Yeah, we, kind of set up sort of makeshift studio, and, yeah, it was great. A friend of mine, this guy, Andy Lemaster, who's out of Athens, Georgia, who's a great engineer and a friend of mine for a long time, helped out a lot and kind of set it up.
Did you have the songs ready when you went down there? Are you one of those guys who, I mean, you're fairly prolific, I think, from the amount of material that you write and record, but do you have the songs ready when you go into the studio?
Yeah, I would say most of this material was ready before I went. I finished a couple songs down there, but for the most part, yeah, in advance.
When you write, when you demo, I guess, is it just usually you just writing the bare bones of the songs and then fleshing it out in the studio with the other guys?
Yeah, I have my little laptop computer, and a lot of times just on tour, if I make up a song, I'll just play it into there, save it, and then show it to Mike or whoever I'm gonna do the recording with, and see what they think. Sometimes it changes from there, but it's a good way to just capture the ideas.
Is it fair to say that this is a simpler collection of songs than the last couple of Bright Eyes records?
Yeah, I think it's more, straightforward. Whenever people ask me in the airports or whatever what kind of music I play, I say rock and roll now. I used to stutter and kind of, I don't know, it's kind of this, kind of that. But now I just say rock and roll because
that's pretty cool, actually, yeah, because you always get asked, I'm sure, as a lot of people do, especially if you're walking through the airport with
a guitar. Yeah,
exactly.
Everybody wants to know, and now we got these, band jackets, so they're like, right. What's up with your band? And, now I can give them, a actually honest answer.
What do you think the location brought to these recordings? I mean, obviously it was somewhere that you sought out, as you said. You wanted somewhere that was isolated. You wanted somewhere that was a little bit different. What did that bring to the to the completed recordings?
Well, it's Mexico's a magical place, and I think it's definitely in the place we were. There's a lot of spirits and things that were, I think, add into our mindset. So, I think that's what it's really about. Whatever kind of mindset you're in the place you're recording, and that was my intention to, as far as getting out of a proper studio, because there's a lot of accidental things that happen when you're just somewhere, and that's, I guess, I think those things added to the record, and just the fact that everyone was very mellow and just laid back the whole time, and I think you can hear that on the recording,
When you look at the finished CD, finished album collection of songs, it seems so funny these days, I guess, to even talk about albums or CDs, because people consume or listen to music so differently. But do you still see it as an album, as a body of work?
100%. That's what I do, is make records, make albums, and I've always intended them to be listened to. I mean, I've said it before, with all the Bright Eyes stuff, we make them to listen to from start to finish, and not a lot of people do that, but that's that's the way they're made, you know, and that's sort of their, you know, I think it's a nice art form, a record, you know, you get 45 minutes, hour, whatever, like, time frame. If you got that kind of time and you can, you know, you can give it to a piece of music, I think it, I don't know, I think you're better for it. I mean, I love to sit down and listen to a record. You know, I'm at my house, that's, you know, I listen to mostly vinyl records, and it's nice, you know, it's a nice ritual to listen to half of it, go get your, you know, your coffee or beer or whatever, and come back, flip it over, and listen to the rest. It's nice.
Did you press some vinyl copies of this as well?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got vinyl for all our stuff.
At the beginning of the conversation, you mentioned that the main reason you put it out under your own name was because you didn't work with Mike Mogis, who obviously, as you said, has been your partner in crime on Bright Eyes for a long time. How does it feel going out there and performing as Conor Oberst without the... I'm sure there's a comfort factor with having a band, you know, a band name. It's Bright Eyes. I mean, people know it's Conor, but it's a band name, and there must be some sort of comfort level with that. This time around, it's you with a band. Does that feel different to be out there performing that way?
No, for sure. It's nice to be able to hide behind a band name, and, you know, one thing that was strange is, like, you know, merchandise and that type of thing. I'm used to seeing Bright Eyes T-shirts and everything, you know, but it's weird. It's strange when it's my name just right up there.
Right.
You know, it sort of blurs the line between, you know, yourself and, like, you know, commodity vibe. But I don't know. That line was blurred a long time ago for me. I mean, I wear, like, a costume every day. I'm obviously dressed in a costume right now, you know, so it's ridiculous.
It's a rock and roll costume. I hope you can see that.
The whole thing is, it's Halloween, man.
Every day is Halloween in rock and roll, right? One more question before we get back to our second set of music. I don't know how far ahead... Oops, that's me. I don't know how far ahead you plan or think, but...
3 steps ahead.
Okay, so you know there's going to be another Bright Eyes record coming then.
Yes, we're planning on it. We haven't started, but definitely planning on it. And yeah, Michael's very busy being a super producer right now, making all kinds of hit records.
He is a super producer, isn't he?
Yeah. So and we built this studio. We spent all the money we had, every last cent, on recording equipment to make him happy. That's what I wanted to do, is, you know, make Michael happy. And so we built this beautiful studio. So if there's any famous bands in LA that are looking for a cheap place to record,
want to go to Omaha for a couple of weeks?
Yeah, we got a beautiful studio out there in Omaha. Neve boards, man, all kinds of fancy stuff. Come on out.
Got to pay for the studio, won't we?
We'll cut you a deal, yeah.
All right. Listen, it's great to see you. Thanks for bringing the Mystic Valley Band into the village.
Thank you, Nick. Thanks for having me. God bless.
And we'll go back to our second set of music. It is Conor Oberst with the Mystic Valley Band on Morning Becomes Eclectic. Cheers, man.
Ten women between you and me. 10 women, the nightmare, the fantasy. 10 women, the thrill and the shame. 10 women, I want you the same. While you're kissing the ring of some good time and king. 10 women, a fool I have made. 2 faces, 2 faces, 2 faces, 2 faces you have. 2 faces, 2 faces, keep one in your bag. 2 faces from which you can choose. 2 faces and neither are you. Though I'm biding my time like a cellar of wine. With 2 faces, you'll never be true. One witness, one witness is all that I need. One witness, one witness, just someone to see. One witness to all that's been done. One witness whose eyes will not run. Just someone to shout in this big empty house. One witness to mourn for our love. 10 women, 10 women between you and me. 10 women, 10 women, the glory, the tragedy. 10 women to trust and trade. 10 women I want you to say. It will be like it's been if you come home again. Those 10 women have all gone away. Brother Totem Pole, saw your legends lined up, and I never felt more natural. Apart, I became a part. Please, 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 Sister Socrates, always answer with the question, show some kindness to a petty thief. Forgive, always did, forgive. Watch the migrants smoke in the old orange grove and the red rocket blaze over Cape Canaveral. You've been a father to me. Your 1960s speak gives me comatose joy like rerun TV. While the mountainside was shining wild colors of my destiny. I watch your face age backwards, changing shape in my memory. You taught me victory sweet, even deep in the cheap seats. Hey, Mother Interstate, can you deliver me from evil? Make me honest, make me wedding cake. Atone, oh I will atone. Wait, mighty outer space. All that flying saucer terror made me lazy drinking lemonade. A waste, it all went like the Freon cold out the hotel door, or the white rocket fade over Cape Canaveral. You've been a daughter to me, your buried shoebox grief. I felt your poltergeist love like Savannah heat. While the waterfall was pouring crazy symbols of my destiny. I watch your face die backwards, little baby, in my memory. You whisper victory sweet, honey deep in the cheap seats. You don't judge me, that's not your style. But I can see for a little while. There's no worries, not now. Who's got time? All these changes trying to fill your mind, like the citrus glow off the old orange grove, or the red rocket blaze over Cape Canaveral. You've been a nightmare to me. Your 1980s greed gives me parachute dreams like old war movies, while the universe was drawing perfect circles for infinity. I seen the stars get smaller, tiny diamonds in my memory. They taught me victory sweet, even deep in the cheap sea.
She busted loose in a hotel bed, dressed up in matching shoes. And what was there we could not refuse, and what was there no longer could refuse. The lobby was all tile and shine, and checking out I had to wait in a long line. And what we had, I guess we left behind. And what we had, I guess we left behind. Turn around, I got the reason. 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 what you do behind your sliding glass door. And what it is, why don't you do some more? And who it is, why don't you do them a favor? Turn around, I got the reason. Turn around, I got the reason. Turn around, I got the reason. Turn around.